Welcome back, everybody. We've got some sad news tonight to report to you. Breaking news, a 7-year-old child we are hearing has died after being pulled from a pool at this apartment complex in Chandler. This is right around Ray Road and Arizona Avenue. Chandler Fire is telling us the child was not breathing when they got there. It's not clear how long that child was underwater, but again, sadly, a 7-year-old drowned in a pool at an apartment complex in Chandler tonight.
When you're on the streets and your priority is drugs before food, but you're starving and people can just look at you and know, it's really hard.
I remember that like it was yesterday, but it was a couple of years ago I actually covered that story about a needle exchange program taking place right here in the Valley. Volunteers with a group called Shot in the Dark would provide these drug addicts with things like clean needles, tourniquets, heroin cookers, cotton swabs, and life-saving medicine like Narcan.
So, Brandon, this is all about harm reduction, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
About understanding that some people will abuse heroin no matter what, but giving them clean supplies, well, it helps prevent spread of diseases like HIV and Hep C.
It absolutely does, and that's what the research proves. It also keeps a lot of uninsured people out of the hospital. State lawmakers passed a bill to make these needle exchanges legal. It's one of two pieces of legislation aimed at helping people struggling right now with drug addiction. The other bill, which is now a law, will legalize the use of fentanyl test strips, something that could have saved the life of a state senator's son. Liz Alon is here tonight with the lawmaker's story and her message, Liz, to other parents.
Hi, Brandon. Yes, yesterday, Governor Ducey signed into law a bill that would legalize fentanyl test strips. And Senator Christine Marsh, she says that until now, they have been banned as drug paraphernalia. She is the sponsor of this bill, and the bill is a result of her own son's death in 2020.
Well, it's bittersweet that it passed.
Governor Ducey signed the bill legalizing fentanyl test strips on the one-year anniversary of Senator Christine Marsh's son's death.
He bought what he thought was something different, Percocet, and it was laced with fentanyl, and it killed him.
Landon Marsh was 25 years old.
Because unfortunately, fentanyl is being laced nefariously. I mean, it's being hidden in so many drugs that people are taking.
We spoke with Estelle Wallace of Cornerstone Healing Center, who says fentanyl is everywhere and it's lethal.
But fentanyl is killing people left and right. Accidental overdose is the third leading cause of death in America, and it's primarily fentanyl overdose.
Lawmakers also passed a bill that would make it legal for groups to hand out clean drug supplies to heroin addicts. It's about preventing disease from spreading in the Valley, which is causing healthcare costs to soar.
The truth is, people are going to shoot dope anyway, whether we have these exchanges or not. In many, many ways, it is reducing the harm that's inflicted upon the community.
Whether it's heroin or fentanyl, it's an epidemic. And addiction experts believe these bills will not only save the state money, but more importantly, it'll save lives.
Parents just need to know that one pill is too many. I mean, so many of us grew up in the age of experimentation, and whether we liked it or not, kids and teenagers, they experiment. We don't like it, but they do that. And parents need to know that is no longer an option. That is a potential death sentence.
And Senator Marsh says that she hopes that these fentanyl test strips will be widespread, where you can get them at drugstores or at harm reduction organizations where people can also help those who are struggling with drugs. Live in Phoenix, Liz Alon, Arizona's Family.
Yeah, and it really is courageous to see a state senator willing to open up and share her own story to help save lives. I mean, this is someone who has truly turned her pain into her purpose. Liz Alon, thanks for that story tonight.